Step one, wake up, really gonna rise with the sun.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I will show you all how I designed this abstract logo using my Bezier tool and my pixellab. So just watch closely. After setting my background, I'll bring in my color palette, which I'll be using to pick my colors for the abstract logo. So you watch closely. Before I draw the arrows, I'll set my shapes first, my square shapes. I'll make sure you use your grid lines. This is how you set your grid lines. I'll be using 14 vertical and horizontal lines. So just watch carefully, then you'll see how I arranged my shapes to get my results. So unlock my layers, then bring in a square shape, then size it into a rectangle. So make it well organized such that the squares will be at the sides of the two opposite edges. Keep in mind that I've not given my shapes my desired color, so I'll be using black color for now. So now let's move to the major work, where I'll be using my Bezier tool to draw my arrows. So as you can see, I zoomed in. When you want to zoom in, you use that plus icon to zoom in, then you use your Bezier tool to draw your arrow. So just watch closely and you'll see how I took my time to draw my arrow. You can see how simple it is. In order to draw your desired shapes with pixellab, you need to learn how to use the Bezier tool. So you can see it's so easy. Learn how to make use of your actions. Then while sketching with your Bezier tool, always reduce the stroke so that it will look like your normal freehand sketching, but not really as freehand sketch. It is well organized. So my edges, I'll make sure you align it properly. Alignment is very, very important while designing a professional logo. So this is it. Just be considerate. So follow the pattern. So it's good for you to always make a rough sketch of what you are about to design, so that when you start sketching with your Bezier tool, you won't find it difficult to align your stroke. So just watch closely. It's kind of challenging, but we'll still do it. So yeah, let it have a sharp point, just like an arrow. When you are done with that, you lock your layers. Then you can still zoom in to know if it's the shape that you want. So now I'm going to create another shape. For this shape, I'll take this shape to the back. So just watch the way I did it. You'll curve it and close. Give it a lighter color. Yeah. So you can see the benefits of using your color palette. helps you to pick out colors easily. So now that I'm done with the top arrow, I'll activate my Bezier tool again to form my second arrow at the bottom of the first one. And this is it. So you can see you can actually use the Bezier tool to make a line. So you can see the straight line I just made. It's just depend on how you position your tool well. So that's why I always encourage my students to learn how to use the Bezier tool very well so that they won't have difficulty while using it. So you should know the different actions, how to undo your lines, how to carve it well, how to enclose your strokes also. So repeat the same process here. Repeat the same process here. Then be very, very, very smart while using your Bezier tool. So pretty easy. But don't forget what I said. Always make sure you sketch before designing, so that while designing you won't be confused. You still need to zoom in and position your points properly so that the arrows won't be bent. And you can see how careful I am. And it's quite easy if you know what you're doing. So that's it. You can zoom out. So next, you create your lighter shape. Curve it. Yeah, we are done with that. For my next arrow, I'll just need to duplicate this second arrow. After duplicating, I'll select both layers, then move them together. Rotate first, then move it. Move both layers to the right position. This is it. So don't merge the layers, only select them to move them together. So this is it. So you zoom out, learn to drag your layers together. You don't really need to merge all. So now I'll give my shapes my desired color. Give it a darker shade. So just watch closely. I think with the help of my color palette, I'm able to get my desired color. So it's just for you to select your gradient color well, give it a darker shade, give some part a lighter shade. Just make it uniform. Contrast is very important in graphic design. You don't just use a particular color or tree. Try to give your logo a feel of reality. Like, you don't just make it plain. So that's it. Give it a nice position. That's it. So our logo is ready. Save as project before saving as image. When you want to save as image, you first of all make your background transparent, then you save as image. So that's it. Save as image. Then always the dimension should always be neutral. So that's it. You can see how simple it is to design an abstract logo. You can form other shapes by yourself. So that's it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.